Hello, we're back, and it's the Premier League big one. It's London West versus London North, and the game has just kicked off, and the ball's in the middle of the park. Harry Kane is on the bench, and Tottenham are looking for their first win over Chelsea at the Bridge since February 1990. And my word, did the Bridge look a lot different. Every time Spurs look like they're going to win at the Bridge, in the last 3 games they've had the lead and thrown it away. Chelsea, well, it's been a lot of palaver at the Bridge, total chaos. Is Conte staying at the end of the season? They've already got the FA Cup now to play for, well, the same as Spurs. So is this a rehearsal for the FA Cup final at Wembley? A lot of people won't give Southampton a chance against Chelsea after their abysmal performance at the London Stadium, losing 3-0 at against West Ham. So, at least Spurs have got Harry Kane back. Trippier going up that right hand side, plays the ball through. Chance for Son to lose the ball, and Chelsea will put it out for a throw in. I suppose Chelsea are slightly the favourites. They did beat Tottenham at Wembley Stadium earlier on in the season, and of course Cortez has been dropped by Conte, along with Cahill, who's on the bench. A long ball by Chelsea should be dealt with. Ooh, that's not too good. Moura puts the ball in, and Lloris will get hold of that. He's in the old yellow as he rolls it out through the middle. Coming through the middle now, Spurs on the left, playing it back. Trying to play it through. Chelsea crowd out. Now they've got a chance to break here. Good change there by Dyer on Willian. This is what you call fast-paced, scrappy football. And that's a throw into Chelsea, just where Conte is standing. Hello, Sega Sox. Come on, Southampton. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. 2-4-6-8, is that an attendance? The 2 worst teams in London in one match. Well, Arsenal did play earlier on and beat Stoke 3-0 in the last 15 minutes. 1-1 with less punches thrown than Josh Parker, who I don't even know who the hell is Josh Parker? And we got 4 live in the stream. At least this is a stream where there's actually, I'm doing exactly what it says, a live audio stream, and you get me commentating on the game as Moyes is down for Chelsea number 15. Others claiming they've got the live footage. Either send you to another site where it says fill out your account details. Trust me, avoid them like the plague. Scam all day long. But then again, if you want to lose your card details and give your identity away, by all means, sign up to those rogue scam accounts. You'll get no football, but you'll lose your identity and all the money in your bank account, guaranteed. This is just some football nut who loves football, and it looks like Moses is coming back on the field, number 15. It could be the Chelsea fans singing. It could be the Spurs fans singing. Oh, Sega Socks. I would love to lose my card details. Well, if you want his card details, go and message him right now. Matters if he's giving you his profit cards or his debt cards. It's Tottenham on the ball. Chelsea going nowhere, but it's still in the Tottenham half. Always watch out for Hazard. Never has a player got such a perfect surname. He is one hell of a hazard. As Tottenham found out at Wembley last year. Chelsea fans can't sing. And that's out for a throw-in to the Spurs. Kanté, of course, won back-to-back Premier League titles with two teams. First with Leicester City and then with his current club, Chelsea. Most players that won back-to-back titles either played for Chelsea for 2 seasons or played for Manchester United. Of course, the only other league champions have been Arsenal and Blackburn Rovers. Oh, I like it. That's a song. Chaz and Dave, Snooker Loopy. They also did the Wembley song for the 1982 final for Tottenham Hotspurs. Something about Ozzy Ardiles. And here go. Eriksson. Ball comes in, headed out for a corner by Christian of Denmark. Some good play that from the Spurs. That's a good ball in the box. So a Spurs going to do their custom take the lead at the bridge. Eriksson. Of course, Eriksson did help Denmark get to the World Cup final in Russia. But I'm not going to enclose any more information on the team they beat to get to the World Cup or the venue they beat them at. We'll just say Denmark won their playoff game. It's the last season of Premiership football, says Sega Socks. Spurs playing it out to the right. Trippier tries to play it in. Good interception by Chelsea. Play it through. Here comes Willian, the underrated man. He's going to shoot. And that was dreadful. So back down the right now for Spurs. Need to be a bit more urgent going forward there. And back to the Spurs keeper. Of course, this is the football channel that does commentary on all levels of the English game. Tomorrow, 2 games in the Championship and 1 in League One to be done. And then on Tuesday, Juventus play Real Madrid. Playing 3 there. Not bad by Spurs. Cross coming in from Eriksson, header on, and that is wide. The ball comes in there. Was that? I think that was of Ali. Yeah, that was of Ali. Eriksson there with a good cross to Ali there, but Ali unable to get his header goal bound. There's plenty of drink water on that Chelsea bench. Spurs now playing from the back. No, going backwards. Still wait the first goal in this London derby against two arch rivals. Well, bowler's dropped the Spurs now. That's a poor ball through. Should be dealt with by Chelsea, but Spurs still got it. Which way are Spurs going to go? Going to go right, play out. And the Mamela back to the keeper, who is wearing the all orange. Well, if I can't pronounce the Chelsea goalkeeper, can I just call him the Tango Man? You know when you've been tangled. Chelsea playing the ball through the middle. Over to the left to Willian. But Willian is offside. Andre Marriner is the referee today. Superb referee. Did a good job between Man United and Brighton. Knows how to referee a game. It's nice to have a decent referee for a change. Could this be a chance for Son? No, it's not. And Quetta went to the ground, but we'll get nothing for that. And that goes back to Lloris. He rolls it out. Fabregas and Conte doing their job in the middle of the park. Nothing, and you can see Ali trying to use that and come off that number 10 position. Well, Chelsea are dealing with that quite efficient so far, and here comes number 7 Moses. Conte has lost it. Spurs now going to come away with the ball. They've lost it in a dangerous position. If Chelsea can out on the right, odd one. Having to go back up the field, passing it around all the way to number 2, all the way back out to the right wing, and Moses cannot control it, and that goes out for throw-in. And we've had our first thumbs down. Thank you very much. You know, it's not my fault if you cannot read or write. Just because you can't read or write, don't take it out on me by thumbing my stuff down, you know. It says live audio stream. And I've given you my reasons why I cannot show this game live. Using football footage is an absolute no-no on YouTube. If I could use football footage, don't you think I'd have the best and the most subscribed football channel on YouTube with ease? Player down for Chelsea. And we got 3 thumbs up. That's better. Did Alama... Oh, just a little back in there. There was no need to go down and make a meal of it. Get back up on your feet. Chance for Chelsea. Ball comes in. And that'll just be cleared by Tottenham. But the ball now back with Chelsea. Oh, well taken by Spurs. but they lose the ball. Headed away by Spurs. Some good play there by Sung. And Ericsson loses the ball, but he's still got it. Lamela turns, plays it back out to Ericsson, to Son, back to Trippier, Dyer, now trying to play through Lamela, and that flick will not reach Son. We got 5 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Is Pochettino already deciding, shall we bring Harry Kane on? Why not? You got 3 substitutions. And here come Chelsea down the right, but they won't go any further. Again, Spurs going to come away with it. Yet have a no real goal scoring opportunity yet, but there's plenty of time. Number 7 for Spurs. I'll go back in defence through the middle, and Spurs now going to their left. No, going back right. Going to play through the middle. Now they play it out to the left side. Davies puts a cross in, but that's easily cleared. And maybe Chelsea can break. Here come Chelsea. Moura plays it through. Eddie Hazard. He's back to goal. He has to find somebody. Or is he going to go for goal himself? Out to Willian. Willian shoots for goal. That's a good save from Lloris. But the ball now out to the left. Ball's there with Chelsea. Ball comes back in. Back to Willian. Moses on the right side puts the ball in. Back out to Willian. Willian finds Fabregas on side. Back out to Moses. No, Bogman's back out. Conte to Fabregas, to Moses, back to Fabregas. Fabregas places it back to Conte. Conte puts the ball in the box. That's offside. That's offside. Did I call that quick, or did I call that quick? That before the player even put it in the box, I knew. Offside straight away. See, that's how you do VR. Spot on. Minute that ball comes in from the right, over the top from Conte, you can tell, yeah, offside, no question about it, no dispute, no nothing, offside. So Chelsea hit the back of the net first, but it was offside 100%. So Tottenham let off the mark there, getting their offside trap working. And can Spurs now take advantage? Coming down there, left. Falling over. Claims he was clipped. You know, Dele Alli has gone down. It had to be him, didn't it? Was he clipped? Oh, no, no, no. God, he really tries the milkies falling on the ground. How could you, Ali? And Conte with his arms up like, what the hell? Lamela. When I got a good chance that they can play this ball in the 12-yard box. White ball comes in, and it's headed away. Can Spurs get it back in there, over the top, and that'll be offside. You accidentally pressed the thumbs up. Sega Socks, I know you really love me. I'm your #1 channel. Good save there from the keeper. It's a good shot from Willian, but a good save from the Spurs keeper. Because on the bench for Chelsea is the fantastic Giroud. Now you want to get into the Champions League positions and win the Champions League. And Chelsea go on. Oh, could be a chance there for. Will be offside Moura. They sign on Giroud from Arsenal. I mean, if Arsenal are going to sell Giroud to Chelsea, why not try and slip Welbeck to Chelsea and get double their money back? Because Welbeck was in the England squad, how is another question. Here comes Trippier, just playing it along the lines there. Going backwards, through the middle. And it's all over the place. And Chelsea will hoof that down the pitch. A bit of League Two football there from Chelsea. 21 minutes gone as the ball is played back now to Luis. Ball with the Spurs. And the Spurs need to start marching in. Spurs have only lost one of their last 6. That was to Juventus. They scored first, but Juventus showed why they're still one of the top teams in European football. Ball over, could this be a chance now for Chelsea? If he could control it, which he can't. And Spurs, well, should come away with it. And here comes Spurs through the middle. Son, and Son can't do no more. Good defending that from Chelsea. Ball played out to number 3. And Chelsea will play it all the way back. That's going to go back to the keeper. A long ball played by the keeper. Heads up. Ball looped in. Middle of the Chelsea territory, but it's coming straight back. But Spurs hoof it up there. Another header. And that's hoofed up the pitch again. Finds the Spurs man now. Can Spurs create an attack? It's got a bit scrappy as Dele Alli battles on and he gets past a few players. Lamella looking for Dele Alli, can't find him. Ball comes in, it's hoofed up in the air. Another header. And off Hazard in his own area. Just plays it short back to Hazard. Well, Harry Kane is warming up for the first time. That's not a good thing when we're talking about the substitution. Morata, he falls over. And here goes Spurs. Good ball played out on the right side. And that'll go out for a corner to the Spurs. What is Fabregas moaning about? They got the great Eric Dyer in the box, the Spurs captain. And any minute that ball's going to come in, I'm going to play it short now, are they, Spurs? We've got Dele Alli. Danny Rose is also on the bench. The corner is coming. The Miller with the corner. Well, it's ball, but there's a chance for a long ball, and that goes all the way into the stand. Into the first tier. And Kieran Trippier, surprise, has not scored a goal this season. And that shot was way off target. Well, looking at the Spurs chanting for Harry Kane. A long kick, heads up, and there'll be a throw into Chelsea on their left side, which number 10 is not going to take. Number 3 will take it. And that's going to go all the way back to the keeper, or played on the other side. No, they've gone for the right side, and that's gone out, I think, for another throw into Chelsea. Chelsea throw it long, and that was dealt with by Spurs. Spurs going forward. Spurs unbeaten in 28 Premier League games, as Trippier plays a short one, which Dyer was never going to get to, but maybe a chance here for Chelsea. But that's good covering by Spurs. Alonso, Hazard. There's some players there, but he's going to... No, not play the Conte. What is Hazard going to do? He's still on the ball. No, Dyer makes a good challenge, but the referee's giving it as a free kick. So 0-0 after 26 minutes. We did get a 0-0 yesterday. And Chelsea trying to play through to Willian. And Willian not able to do much there. Nothing much happening. It's right in the middle for Chelsea on the right side. Now they're coming forward, and that goes out for a throw-in. Ball put out by Eric Dyer. And the ball is thrown back in by Moses. Chelsea going to go all the way back to their keeper. The keeper plays it out on their left side. Chelsea not really going forward. Back to the keeper. Keeper plays it long, but Chelsea somehow get a hold of it, but Spurs win it back to Chelsea. And here comes Chelsea now down the middle. Maybe a ball played out on the right. Could be a chance if Chelsea plays the right ball, and that's into the arms of Luis, and he gets hold of it quite easily. And earlier today, Arsenal beat Stoke 3-0, and 2 of them were penalties in a really, really poor game of football. Stoke 2 points off safety, but I suppose they're not doing as bad as West Brom. 10 points of safety, and now what? 2 defeats, or maybe 1 defeat, and a few the results not going their way. They're heading back to the Championship. Is it a matter that when West Brom get relegated is when Wolverhampton get promoted? I mean, what I've seen today, Chelsea and Spurs, not been the greatest game on earth, has it? Needs to spark some life into this London derby. Ball now out to the right for Chelsea. Moses plays the ball in. The keeper misses. It's a goal for Chelsea. And who has scored it? Well, it's Moura. Makes it 1-0 to the Chelsea. The Blues are in the lead. And Tottenham getting sick and tired of this ground. Again, looks like it could be another defeat in the bag for the Spurs at the Bridge. But it was a good wide, on the wide, good bowling for Moses and a brilliant header for Moura. Well, does Luis make a mistake coming out for the bowl? Yeah, maybe, but the bowl was coming in at pace. It's a good bowling for Moses, make no mistake there. And there's Moura just to head it home into the back of the net. And now we got game on. I hope so. No parking the bus, Chelsea. You know, this could open up things nicely. We could get a 10-all draw if we're lucky. So it's Moura who has scored the opener on the half-hour mark. So So now Spurs needing to get back in. Can Chelsea make it 2-0? Ball played over the top. And Hazard has got skill and lightning pace, but he ain't getting to that. And Alonso are not able to do much with the ball. But he gets hold of the ball, and that's a free kick to the Spurs, which I think Dyer's going to take out on their right side. Now Spurs got the ball. Well, they're saying it's a mistake by Lloris. Oh, Kabi! And that was well done by the keeper, Caballero, who's holding the side of his head. So we're going to have some more time wasting. Let's when that ball comes in. Ericsson goes over the keeper as the keeper flies out here. He didn't even touch the side of his head. Come on, keeper. Talk about player. There's nothing wrong with you. Get back up. I don't know why he's holding the side of his head. Ericsson's knee did not touch the side of his head, nor did his elbow. Ericsson knows it. I know it. And everybody looking at the keeper going, why is he wasting time? Oh, just wait a bit. The keeper now coming back around, back on his feet. Oh, look, the keeper's perfectly okay. Surprise, surprise. Here comes, ball comes through. The keeper flies out. Ericsson does not do anything there. And Ericsson goes with the ball. Doesn't even touch his head. There is no way the keeper could have held his head like that. Bloody time waster. Anyway, go back on. Number 6 passes it to the middle. I'm sure he's going to get the ball. No. Back to Lloris. 33 minutes played. Chelsea now 2 points behind Tottenham as things stand, as Son is ruled offside. But if Spurs turn this around, the gap will be 8 points. But I wouldn't bank on Tottenham turning this around. At the moment, the best Spurs could probably hope for is a draw. I mean, I can't believe it's over 17 seasons since Spurs won at the Bridge. And that record's going to be a lot longer after these 90 minutes by the looks of it. And that'll be offside. Free kick to the Spurs inside their own box. And Spurs take it quick. Spurs win a throw-in just inside the Chelsea half. But it is 1-0 to the Chelsea. Spurs just playing it around in their own half, passing it around, going nowhere. Dyer, back to Dyer. Dyer down for Donga to Sanchez. Sanchez plays it through. Son loses it. And the ball comes and then Sanchez plays another long ball upfield, headed back, misheaded by Chelsea. That was terrible. Maybe Chelsea. Dembele couldn't do nothing with that. And there was some awful football from both sides. And Spurs have the ball. Sanchez to Dyer. to Trippier. Back to Dyer. Dyer going to go down the middle. No. Not the best of games. This game hasn't turned out to be the great game I thought it was going to be, but there's plenty of time for that to change. Dyer lost the ball, and Hazard gets challenged by Trippier. So a throw on to Chelsea inside the Spurs half, which Alonso throws back. A long ball play all the way over to Moses. Moses is going to find Willian. No. Morata. Here comes Morata. Tries to find. Oh, he didn't find Moses. But that's poor. Here comes Spurs. Here comes Alonso. Can he keep hold of it? No, he can't. Sanchez clears. Son's got the ball, but he ain't going to get hold of that. Dyer. Scrappy as Dembele plays it to the left side. And now I go out for a throw into Chelsea. So 1-0 to the Chelsea at the moment. The Spurs yet to have a decent shot on target. I think it'd be 0 shots on target for the Spurs. But Spurs with the ball, not going forward. Here go Tottenham now. And they've lost it quite comfortably in the 12-yard area. Hazard, no. Trippier. Take a shot, no. Ball played all the way over. Trippier. Trying to play the ball through. Can Tottenham do anything? It's in the 12-yard box, but it looks like that's going to be a foul or a goal kick. Just a goal kick. Usually when Ali goes down, he usually stays down and tries to claim some sort of a foul. Because Tottenham's last game was an easy 3-0 win over Swansea. One of those times where Swansea were unable to get a free trip to Wembley Stadium, unlike Rochdale and Newport County, who both got replays against Spurs. Of course, next week we'll give the Man City Man United game a go at 5:30. Davis, Ericsson. Now with Dyer. Back over to Dele Alli. Back to Ericsson. Dyer. Trippier. Ericsson's gonna shoot. Oh, what a save from the keeper. Whoa, that was a good shot from Ericsson. Look at the power. Oh, if only that would have gone a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left, it would have been 1-0 there. That's how dangerous Ericsson is. Even when Ericsson's having a poor game, whew, he's dangerous. But luckily that was straight at the keeper. As you can see the power of the shot, as the Chelsea keeper couldn't keep hold of it at the first attempt. But luckily there was no Spurs player to make him panic. Hence Harry Kane, I suppose. That was Chelsea's attack, and Spurs will come away with it. That's a good sliding challenge. And that'll be a throw into Spurs. Antonio Rudiger there with the sliding challenge to number 2. Sanchez out to Trippier on the left. Now the ball's out on the wing on the right. Song's got the ball. Still with Son. He's trying to turn. Mella to Dembele. Is he going to shoot for goal? No, tries to play the ball through, but there's a massive scramble and the ball is comfortably out and now. Maybe Chelsea can break down their right side. Oh, they could go back to the keeper. Ball chipped over. But the ball comes back with Spurs, middle. But they've lost it. This could be a good chance for Chelsea to make it too. There's a good player over there. And Alonso. And again, as Alonso scored it. Ooh. For Tonga there with a good challenge there. That was nearly 2-0 to Chelsea. And number 2 plays it out for a goal kick to Spurs. 4 minutes to go till half time. Alonso puts the ball under the legs of Trippier. Good save from the Spurs keeper. For Moura can get to it. There was for Tonga just to make the clearance in the nick of time. Well, that was closer than you could think for number 3 to score that goal. Marcos Alonso has made his debut for Spain in that 6-1 drubbing of Argentina. It's a long throw by Spurs. So that was a good pass. That was a good pass by Alonso in the box. And Moura was so close to making it 2-0. There was an absolute world-class challenge from Tonga. Ball played down by Chelsea. Another header. Ball kicked up the field. And that'll go out for a throw-in to Chelsea. If you're looking for the highlights of that Arsenal-Stoke game, I wouldn't bother. The goals are the highlights. 2 penalties and 1 scrappy goal. Oh, could this be a chance for Chelsea? Here comes Alonso. Is he going to make it 3 passes on? Oh, no one there, but a long ball out of the box. Hits Sanchez. That shot from Conte. Oh, close succession. Chelsea could have been, what, 3-0 up now. But it's still only 1-0 to Chelsea. A let off for the Spurs. Dembele to Sanchez. Over to Trippier. Back to Sanchez. Back to Trippier. Trippier trying to play it through. Here comes number 11. Tries to find Son. He can't. And again, they've got to be careful here. Could be another chance here for Chelsea. But luckily Spurs deal with the danger. But that could go out for throw-in. Oh, the opportunity for Spurs. Might be the pass back to the keeper. And they're just going to switch flanks. The link-up play by Chelsea hasn't been bad at all. Song, Lamela, Eriksen, back to Song. To Eriksen. Oh, it hits one of his players. But he's back with Eriksen now. Trippier to Son. To Eriksen. To Dembele. Back to Dembele. Back to Eriksen. Eriksen out to Dyer. Dyer puts the ball in, and that is too far. And that's going to go out for a throw into Chelsea. But the ball's kept in. And it's back with Spurs. A cross needed now. Eriksen with a shot. What a goal by Eriksen. Wow, out of nothing. Wow. One move, one touch, in the goal. That was an unbelievable goal from Eriksen. That's what Christian Eriksen can do. 1-1 now. Oh my word, that was an unbelievable goal, sensational goal. Bit of a mess up here with Chelsea on the left, but the ball comes out to Eriksen, one touch, and bang into the right corner. There was no way the Chelsea keeper could have saved that. Whoa, what a goal by Eriksen. Yes, it's one of those goals you could watch over and over again. Wow. 2 minutes of injury time. And it's going to be 2-0 Eddie Hazard. Could be a goal for Chelsea as it flies into the second tier. Now the game has opened up. More lively, more what we want as a neutral. And that was a horrible shot from Alonso. Not even on target. I think we're in for a sensational second half. What a goal by Eriksen. Whoa. That's unsavable. I mean, the speed, the swerve. The keeper was left wrong-footed. And could... No. Wow, half-time. What a goal by Eric Dyer. Moura has opened the goals, opened the scoring, then from nothing, Dyer takes one shot on the inside, outside the box, hits it with lots of pace, lots of swerve, and the keeper could do nothing. Whoa, one of the goals of the season there. I'll be back for the second half, need to get my breath back. Teams are back out. We're ready for the second half of this game between Tottenham and Chelsea at the Bridge. It's 1-1. Morientes. That was a great goal from Eriksen. Listen to what the people are saying. It was a mistake from the keeper. Look, that ball was coming at that speed and swerving like that. There was nothing the keeper could do. It did exactly. That's how good it was. It wrong-footed the keeper. So it goes down as a sublime goal by Eriksen, who scored the equaliser just before half-time. So it's all level. Is this the day Spurs make history at the Bridge and get their first ever win at Stamford Bridge since 1990, February 1990? Oh, over 28 years ago. Good retrieving work by Dele Alli, or bad defending from Victor Moses. But could be a chance already here for Spurs. And here is Victor Moses. He's still on. He's got William. Might not know. That was straight at the Spurs player. But they've lost it again. Spurs straight away. Here come Chelsea. Oh, no, it's in the 12-yard box. But I think Spurs this time are going to deal with it. That'll be a free kick. Whole weekend of doing nothing but watching football. How else are you going to spend the Easter weekend? That's what I call the perfect East End weekend. Just watching football. And we've got plenty more football tomorrow. 3 more games for me to watch and for me to commentate in my own unique style. It's my own secret technique as Chelsea come forward again. Morata. As of now, on that left side. Still with Chelsea. Chelsea chip it over, could be 2-1. He's lost it and now it'll go all the way through to Lloris. The flag went up for offside. So if Morata would have scored, it would have still been offside. So Morata has actually scored 11 goals this season, and the 7 have been with his head, so he's very dangerous in the air. Spurs fouled out to their cost. But the ball is going to fall to Chelsea. Chelsea not going to be able to go forward, so they're going to pass it back. Middle. Moses plays a long ball. That will be headed away by Sanchez. And that's back to now Moses. Williams. Aqueta. All the way back in defence now. The ball played through. They've lost it, and that's a free kick to Chelsea. And I don't think Sanchez can believe it. Nor can Dele Alli. Is that a foul on? Well, he's put his leg across, and he's caught him. He has caught him. Yes, might have stayed on his feet, but he's not going to, is he? Long ball played by Chelsea. Is Moura going to get there? No, it's between him and Sanchez, and that's got to be a free kick to Spurs. Morata, this is not a rugby match. Ball comes in, Morata, just great rugby tackle that by Morata. So free kick to Spurs is the correct decision. Sanchez looked like a really good player there for Spurs. Really reads the game well. As Spurs now maybe to get their first attack of this second half. Playing the ball square a bit now, coming down the flanks. They can't go nowhere, and they've thrown into the Spurs. Give the ball back. So when does Pochettino bring on Harry Kane? Over to Sanchez, through the middle. Dyer. Oh, that's not a great ball from Dyer. But they've lost it, Chelsea. But it comes to nothing, and Chelsea should easily clear that up the field, which they do. Now it should be back to Lloris. No worries, Spurs, unless they make a mistake, which they do not. The ball out on the wing, inside the Spurs half. Played long into the middle. Bit of a shove in the back there. Hey, referee. That was a foul. Definitely was a foul. He's ran straight into him and pushed him. Chelsea got away with it. It's still with Chelsea. Fabregas now. Plays it back out. Here goes Alonso. And he lets it run. And that'll be a throw into Spurs. Just a few metres away from the corner flag. And the throw-in is taken by Spurs long down the line. Well, Spurs being pushed back by Chelsea. And there'll just be another throw-in. 52 minutes played. We're still waiting for Harry Kane to come on the pitch. Will Giroud come on the pitch for Chelsea? Why Chelsea signed him? I don't know. One of those mystery signings. Ericsson, Trippier was just... Well, that was definitely a handball towards Victor Moses, I believe. And Andy Marriner said no penalty. I've got to see that again. I think Spurs were denied a penalty there. But we're not getting a replay. Danny Rose also warming up with Harry Kane. Here goes Spurs. Coming. Lovely ball by Mamela. Ball comes in. Nobody there. Well, good defending by Willian, and that goes out for a corner to Spurs. Now, will we see the controversy again? Oh, Giroud is warming up. Right, Christian Eriksen, who scored that fantastic equaliser with the corner. By the main stand, comes in, and that is headed out. Another corner for the Spurs. And it's still 1-1. And Eriksen will take it once the Chelsea crowd decide to throw the ball back in, which they have. Chelsea doing the zonal marking stuff. Now, when's this corner going to be taken by Eriksen? Here comes the corner. Ball headed out for a throw-in this time by a few of the Chelsea substitutions. Davis throws it back in. Sanchez, Dyer going the opposite direction now. Out to Alli. And that's another throw into Spurs. Remember, Spurs win. This will be Spurs first win in 28 years to the bridge. As Davis puts the ball through the middle, doesn't find his man, and that'll be cleared by Chelsea. Chelsea may be able to control it now. No, not going forward yet, Chelsea. Out to Moses, but Moses has to play it back. That's a bad ball from Fabregas. Eriksen, luckily there was a last-ditch challenge. Back to the Chelsea keeper who hoofs it up the pitch. Heads up. Vertonghen won that header. Dyer to Trippier. Trippier not able to find anybody. No. Oh, what has happened? We have just lost the footage. Hello, footage. Oh, every time it's got another. Happened again. We've lost the footage. Are we back? So half an hour played. Now as Ericsson with a corner. We did lose things for a bit, but we're back hopefully. Oh no. Maybe not. But it's still 1-1 between Spurs and Chelsea. As the ball is about to be booted up the pitch. No, taken short by Chelsea. Back to the keeper. Now it's hoofed up the pitch. Heads up. Sanchez. The Vontonga. Now through the middle. Ericsson. Here goes Son. Here goes Son. He scores! Dele Alli makes it 2-1 to the Spurs. What a ball played through to Dele Alli. Wow, 2-1 to the Spurs. Are they finally going to win at the Bridge? Well, there's still plenty of time to go. There's the gap, and what a ball played through to Dele Alli. Controls it. Another touch, it's in the back of the net. Wow. Brilliant. Oh, what a touch. Lovely touch and a sublime finish from Dele Alli. That's what Dele Alli can do. Caballero maybe could have been further out. Been a bit more alert. But it's now 2-1 to the Spurs. I'll tell you something, this game is not over yet. And what a bowl out was by Eric Dyer. And those Spurs fans are now singing. But Chelsea are not out of it yet. Conte now. Down to the left. Here comes Moura. Moura puts the ball in it. And that's out for a corner. Good play there by Sanchez. Nervy stuff now. Corner taken short. Willian, he shoots! And he is well wide of the target. That was a wayward shot by Willian. I'll tell you something, when Willian gets the ball there, you sometimes expect him to hit the back of the net. Well, Eric Lamela. That's accidental, Fabregas. Get up. Sorry, Fabregas. There's nothing in there. That's accidental. So he's Caballero at fault for both goals. Fabregas looks up, doesn't find us, and that's headed back to Luis. The challenge by Lamelo is not a malicious challenge whatsoever. You know, there's not much Lamelo could do there. And then Fabregas decides to milk it and try to get the yellow card or get Lamelo booked or something, but it didn't work. But it is Spurs in the lead. That's a good ball now. Could Song make it 3? Replays make this could be. The keeper comes out, but the ball's still there. Oh, it's still there. Spurs going to make it 3. They are 3-1 to the Spurs. Scrappy, but Dele Alli makes it 3-1 to Tottenham at the bridge. Oh my! And my voice nearly went there. You gotta say bit of a calamity there by Chelsea in defence, but these Spurs fans can't believe it. But again, I think it's still far too early. The coldest victory, Spurs. I know it's 3-1. What a wonderful ball. Son runs in the box. His first shot is saved by the keeper. The keeper's out of position. Then Son looks like he's lost it. And there was Dele Alli to get the rebound and finally put it in the back of the net. That's some dire defending from Chelsea. Chelsea should be more. They should be clearing that. Oh, and the keeper makes 2 mistakes before Dele Alli finally gets the ball. Oh, he's poor. Oh my word, that's a poor goal Chelsea have conceded. 3-1 the Spurs. Well, that's Dele Alli's 5th goal against Chelsea in so many appearances. But now this game is truly alive. But I don't think this game is over yet. So I don't take anything for granted yet. Tottenham, you haven't won the game yet. Will they bring Harry Kane on? And there you go, Chelsea on Fabregas. I can hear Spurs singing when the Spurs go marching in. But Chelsea about to come back now. Ball comes in, it's out for a corner. Tottenham have been in some absolutely amazingly superb positions at the bridge, and they have crumbled. So here comes Willian with the corner. Lloris punches out. I think Spurs have not dealt with it. They haven't. Long ball played in, and that just goes wide. And then out, not able. A little ball played out, and that was. I think Fabregas might have had a penalty there. Not a penalty, a corner. Not sure. That could have been a corner to Chelsea, but Fabregas couldn't get his shot on target. Lloris kicks the ball out. What can Spurs? Can Spurs grab a 4th? So it was 1-1, but after 66 minutes, it was 3-1 to Spurs. 2 quick goals from Dele Alli. And here you go. Here goes Spurs. Here comes Spurs again. Play a good ball through. And that should be dealt with by Spurs. And the keeper gets hold of it this time. So Tottenham, are they going to get their first ever win at the bridge in the Premier League era? And here come Chelsea. Over to Moses. And Moses is tripped. And Davis might get booked for that, and he will. Oh, that was definitely a foul by Davis. It's a long way up. I think Chelsea are going to go for broke, put this ball straight in the box. No, they're not. Conte plays the ball all the way over. to Moses now. Moses getting to the 12-yard box. He's lost it, but it's still with Spurs with Willian. Willian puts it in. It's going to be a goal there. No, wide. Fabregas, I thought he was going to score there. Well, it's a good ball there. Crossing. Oh, that was poor. Should have scored. Should have scored. Should have got that on target. Header now back, but it's still with Tottenham. Another header. Conte trying to play the ball through. Well done, Sanchez. Good challenge. Here's Moses. He's got Willian out. Willian back to Moses. Now Moses should put the cross in any minute. No, back to Moses. Willian plays it through. Fabregas play, and that goes out for a corner. Good defending there from Vertonghen. Some good play by Chelsea. And it's a good ball through when Fabregas creeps and he puts the ball in, and there was Vertonghen to make sure the ball didn't go anywhere near the goal. And here comes the corner now, taken by Fabregas. But now maybe Spurs can break, maybe they won't there. And the ball back out to Fabregas. Fabregas puts the ball in the box. Nobody there to header. Good defending by Spurs. And Son and Dele Alli clears the ball. But it's now back with Willian. The Willian is going to play all the way over to the other side. And the ball goes back in. No. 72 minutes. Harry Kane is about to enter the field of play. And it's number 7 coming off for Spurs. The Korean superstar Son is going off. I think Son and Kane do have a great partnership together up front. But Son, I don't know, did Son help with the third goal, or was it some poor Chelsea defending that helped Ali grab that third goal? Well, here comes Harry Kane. As Son walks off to a round of applause from the away end. And of course a boos from the Chelsea, obviously. And now here come, well, I can hear the cheers from the Spurs fans and plenty of boos and hisses from the Chelsea support. I'm sure Chelsea fans would love to have Harry Kane in their team. Is Harry Kane going to score on his comeback? Didn't take him long to come back into this game. Throwing to Chelsea. It's been a good game now, this second half. First half wasn't fantastic, but the second half, has had everything you could ask for a Premier League game on a Sunday afternoon, on this wonderful Easter Sunday. Quick throw by Trippier. Played out. Here comes Dele Alli. And Fabregas gets the ball out to Willian. Some good defending that from. And Conte now in the middle. But he still finds Willian, who plays it out to Hazard, to Alonso. Conte can't do much there, but Alonso should get that and pass it out to... No, he should have gone to... It's gone the other opposite direction now. Here goes Moses. Moses to Willian, but Willian can't control. And now be cleared by Vertonghen. Aqueta. Back to Aqueta. Aqueta out now. Oh, it should have been out to Moses or Willian. Now it is to Willian. Can Willian provide the cross? No, he plays it short to Vertonghen. Back to Willian. All the way over to Alonso. No, it's Eddie Izzard. Eddie Izzard. There could be a goal here for... Oh my god, that was dreadful. And straight to Lloris for Moratas. Conte looking disappointing. What can Conte do to get Chelsea back in this game? And could this be the game they lose and where Conte gets fired? And here comes Spurs now. And Ali won't be able to do much there. But he's won a throw in. 50 minutes left for Chelsea to rescue this game. And the pressure is still on Tottenham, and Chelsea could do it. This game's not over until the referee blows his whistle. And here comes... Could this be a chance here? Lamela, he's lost it. But they win it back. And here come Chelsea. It's a good ball. That's no one there. I could see what Hazard was trying to do there, but Alonso wasn't there. And it's played down the right side by Spurs. No one there, and that'll go out for a throw into Spurs. Whew. Well, if you're going to watch Match of the Day 2 tonight, Chelsea and Tottenham, definitely worth watching. Out of the two games, another game day, Hearts and Dundee played out a 1-1 draw. Not sure if it was at Dundee or at Tynecastle. Here come Chelsea. What they gotta play out? Ball should be coming straight back in. Alonso, no. Conte. Out to Alacoeto. He plays a dreadful bowling, which Sanchez misses, but ooh, lucky that for Tottenham. It's going out for a throw into Chelsea. Well, I suppose Sanchez will be forgiven. That was his only mistake, and it didn't cost Spurs, so he can be let off. But the ball is with Chelsea in the wrong part of the pitch. Number 27. Trying to play that ball through. Spurs kind of deal with it. Harry Kane. He's got Dele Alli. Harry Kane puts the ball in. No one there. And that'll go out for a Chelsea throw-in on the other side of the pitch. By the William.com board. That's moving by the bet post available in play and all that palaver. Bit more relaxing. Back to the Championship and League One tomorrow. 3 games. And then we've got the big one. Real Madrid v Juventus. 7:45 on Tuesday. Oh, that's going to be some game. Oh, Chelsea playing it long. No one there for Chelsea. And that is back with Lloris. Back out by Lloris to the right side of play at the moment. But Chelsea have got the ball back. They might want a free kick. No, but it's still with Chelsea. They're making 3-2. That's not a penalty. Get back up. Cheat. Absolute dive, and the referee should book him. He should be booked there for simulation. That is definitely a free kick. Yeah. That's a free kick. That was a free kick. But when the ball is played in the area, it's not a penalty. 11 minutes to go. Moses trying to find Moratas, but there's Lloris. And he rolls it straight out. No delay. And Danny Rose, I think he's coming on. But Chino just giving him some last minute instructions. Here comes Joe. Just sounds good. He has scored a few goals against the Spurs as an Arsenal player, as Spurs have now got the ball. Davis. And Davis running it down the line. Davis still going. Can he beat Moses? Yes, he can, but that's a foul. Down the last 10 minutes, substitution. Well, Eric Dyer's coming off, don't get it. And it's not Rose coming on. Owami's coming on. Here comes Olivia Joe is coming on the pitch. And he's going to play Victor Moses, the number 15. As time is ticking down for Chelsea. So the last time Spurs won on the bridge, I was only 12 years old. But this game's not over yet. And that's the season Liverpool last won the Barclays League title when it was the old First Division. And that's a foul. Eric Lamela committing a foul there. I don't think Andre's going to give him a booking. No, he's not. Taken quickly now by Chelsea. And there you go. Chelsea plays it out. Hazard plays a... that's a poor ball. Header back. Aqueta's ball is booted away by Spurs. And Spurs got to be careful. But maybe Spurs could... no. Harry Kane. Oh, it's a good ball. He can pick him out, but he can't. That's headed back to the keeper by Conte. Fabregas back to the keeper. Back out to Conte. Conte trying to go down that left side. That's a good ball. How far can Alonso bring it? Not very far. He can only let it go out for a throw-in, which Spurs will have just by the halfway line. Another substitution. So Marcos Alonso is going off to number 3. Who's coming on? Well, it's the guy signed from Roma, number 33. And Sega Sox has woken up. Come on, Spurs! Drinkwater must have died. Maybe, maybe not. He's just not coming on the pitch. And Chelsea have used all 3 substitution. And here goes Spurs again with Ben Davies trying to find Harry Kane. But Wanyama's got the ball. It's been an enthralling second half. I don't know what's going to happen in these last 7 minutes. Can Spurs hold out? You might be thinking 3-1. Of course they can, but trust me, Spurs have not won here in over 28 years. I'm a lot older and a lot uglier now since they last won at the bridge. And here, that's all the way back to the keeper. And the Spurs fans are singing Sanchez. No, Dembele. And Spurs got the ball in the middle of the park. It's a good ball now. Spurs out to Ali. Plays it short. Davis. Oh, it could be a chance here if this ball's played. Oh my word. Who plays Daddy? Miller. Oh, they lost it there, Spurs. But well done. They've crowded Willian out. Some good defending there from Spurs. But Chelsea trying to spread it in their own half. Trying to spread it like margarine. or anchor butter. But that's going to be a free kick to Chelsea. Don't know what for. Well, free kick to Chelsea just inside their half. Spread out to 28. Nothing. Back to the middle. Next Saturday, of course, I'll be doing... And Hazard's been injured. Maybe. I'm going to see the replay here. Which did Fandonka foul him, or has Hazard just decided to dive and get a free kick in these desperate times for Chelsea? Well, he's holding the back of his ankle or his shin pad or whatever you want them to call it. Oh, get up, Hazard, you diving cheat. There is no way. That's no way. A little touch there. I'm not having that, you cheat, Hazard. How many times does he have to roll over? What is it? When's the Eddie Hazard Swiss roll coming out? A cheat, Hazard. Magnificent play, but no need for that. I've got to say to the Tonga, I think he was suggesting that Hazard should be booked for simulation. No way. Oh, no way is that a foul on Hazard. He just misses the ball slightly, but Hazard totally milks it. What a ball to Ali. That's some ball from Eric Dyer from the middle to find Ali in the 12-yard box. The next goal, so scary. What are Chelsea doing before the ball falls for Ali to slot home? That's some poor defending. Yeah, I might have said Eddie Hazard a few times. Eddie Hazard. I'm very good at mispronouncing the players' names. If this was Chelsea and Spurs back when I was 12 years old, I would have no problem pronouncing the names. What's the hardest name? Lasso or Kenmon Koo, the Dutch player? That's about as hard as it gets back in those days. These days, these players have these odd names. Giroud up front, not done anything since coming on. Man of the match, we could have Eric Dyer. We could have Dele Alli. What about the defender Sanchez for Spurs? So it's going to be 5 defeats in 7 if Chelsea loses, but they haven't lost it yet. It's only 2 goals behind, and that's a nice try. But that was straight into the arms of Lloris on the left post. I'll say once you finish the match, go and check Sega Sox' channel out. AK Stella Boxhead, good channel. Really worth checking out. We're down to the last minute of normal time as that ball is played back to Lloris. So that's the game I'll be doing next Saturday. We'll start early with Macclesfield v Ebbsfleet United in the National League. And then we'll do Man United v Man City. And hopefully both teams will play end-to-end football. We don't want none of Jose Mourinho's parking the bus tactics, especially when I'm commentating. I do not want a 0-0 bore. So Chelsea ball in the middle, playing it through, a little back heel, lost the ball. If I was Spurs, I'll just boot the pitch up the pitch, boot the ball up the pitch. But they're still trying to play. Still trying to play it with Harry Kane. He's going to let it go. But he goes out for throwing to Chelsea. Right near the corner flag in their half. 4 minutes of injury time. Sega Sock says it's time for the Chelsea fans to make their way home. You could be right. Davis with the throw in. And Davis again's had a superb game for Spurs. The youngs, Ben Davis, the unsung hero for Tottenham, and too right he's the first name on the team sheet. And can Spurs win the FA Cup this year? They've got to get past Man United first. And then I suppose it's got to be Chelsea, Southampton, or is it going to be Southampton? And it's Spurs with the ball where they wanted to be. And the Spurs player has gunned down. I don't know what happened there. But here comes Chelsea. Good defending, blocking him off. And the ball played back to the keeper. And a free kick now to Chelsea. Chelsea play it long over that left side. Can he do something? He's in the box and it comes to nothing. Ball played out. No. Rudiger with the ball. Christensen to number 28. That comes to nothing and Spurs will come out with it. Good ball by Kane. There we go. He only has to pass it along the line. Pass it along. It's going to be 4. Oh, he's let it go for a goal kick. Conches. I can't even read that. Busy in the car park for Chelsea, I suppose, now. Hold up. Well, Chelsea fans are now coming Wigan Athletic fans. They're pinching their famous fancy dress outfit. Empty seats. The Chelsea fans do believe they've lost this game. Just one goal back could change everything. But Spurs are playing some good defensive stuff, making sure Chelsea don't get the one back. History in the making. Maybe. It's still an Oasis album so far. Number 7 on the ball for Chelsea, just playing it short. Fabregas. He's got to get the ball in there. Plays it at number 28. Oh, that's poor. That's good defending. But oh, it's Felon. Fabregas wants the ball in. That's a crazy ball out for a corner. My voice is gone all weird and all over the place. But what the hey? We haven't done a bad job commentating on this game, bringing you this game live from the back room in my house. Here goes Fabregas. Puts the corner in. Consolation, no goal, and it's gonna fall gain to Fabregas. He puts the ball in. Time ticking down for his win the last few minutes. Still with Jab. That is gone well wide, and that'll be a throw in. Azarqueta puts it out for a throw in. Any minute the whistle will go. Rest in peace, Danny Drinkwater, the gatekeeper of the Chelsea bench, says Sega Socks. He's the only one giving me anything to say in the comments. And that's the end of the game. After 28 years, Tottenham have finally won at the bridge. Their first win at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. They're now on 64 points, 8 point clear of Chelsea in 5th. And will it be a Tottenham and Chelsea Cup final at Wembley? Well, man of the match? I don't know. You could give it to Dele Alli, you could give it to Ericsson, to Dyer, to Sanchez, to Ben Davis. I don't know. Quite a lot to pick for. I won't repeat that. Anyway, I'm done. My voice is hoarse. My voice is gone. Thank you to everyone who joined the stream. Thank you to Sega Socks for contributing all those messages. Thank you, my man. He's giving the man of the match to Drinkwater, who didn't exactly do anything, a bit like Giroud, but he came on the pitch and did nothing. And what a goal by Eriksson in the first half. Wrong-footed the keeper. Second goal, what a ball from the halfway line by Dyer to Dele Alli to slot home the second. The next goal, Son with a good one in the box. The keeper comes out, full-on melee and all that, and the ball falls to Ali to get his second and his fifth in so many games against Spurs. Great afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow for more live football commentary. The audio has not stopped since Thursday, and what an amazing bank holiday Easter weekend we're having, and history has been made by Tottenham, their first ever win over Chelsea at the Bridge in the Premier League, their first win over the Spurs since I was just a 12-year-old boy. I'm now 40. I'm done. Thank you very much and goodbye.